So as usual, I'm going to take you through the user interface and user experience of the application first. When you open UMind on the web, this is what you're going to see. And to be honest, there is nothing to talk about. It's zero learning curves. Alright folks, this is UMind. Think of it as the organized baby of NotebookLM and Notion, which is genetically much smarter. UMind is insanely clean, ridiculously easy to use, and honestly feels like your notes finally grew a brain. Asking how? Let me show you. In UMind, everything starts with a new board. A new board basically is a canvas for your imagination and all the contents you need to create. So you can start with a blank board, which you can name it and start from scratch by your own rules, or you can allow AI to find the resources and build it up for you, and then you can alter and modify those contents. This is completely up to you how to approach it, but I personally used the AI and I was very happy with the results. AI helped me build the boilerplate, the basic content and resources that I need, and then it shapes the basic idea and I can evolve the idea. I can just go through as deep as I can, gather more resources, add to the content that I have, modify the existing ones, and keep going until I shape a strong knowledge base. Inside the board then, I have a set of tools that helps me shape the second brain. For example, I can ask for a brief digest, I can ask for a blog post, then it shapes the data that it has into a blog post and give it to me. I can ask for a research guide, I can create my own. I can ask any of these models and provide my own description to go through the data that is already gathered for me and then shape it up in the way that I want. And you can see that it adds that automatically to the predefined list of crafts. Let's generate based on the description that I provided. And now I should get a detailed summary from the data that is already gathered for me. Now it doesn't stop there. Two really great features that I really love about UMind are these two. AudioPod means that you can create your own audiobook based on your own contents. Imagine you can gather contents, tailor them to your need, and then create an audiobook based on those tailored contents. And you can listen to it on the go, you can listen to it while doing boring chores. This is fantastic. Let's give it a try and see how it works. I'm gonna start with conversation, and I'm gonna choose two different voices, one female and one male, and then generate. Now the good thing about it is it happens on the server, which means that you do not need to sit here and watch. You can go around, do your own thing, and come back when it's ready and start playing, because it takes a couple of minutes to generate. Let's do it.
Man, it's wild. A couple of years ago, AI coding tools were just a fancy autocomplete. The problem is, there are so many of them.
Totally. It's the vibe coding revolution. You've got your full-on AI native IDEs, browser-based.
And you can edit the transcribe, regenerate using different voices if you didn't like those. But let's try the other feature that I really love. Let's say I have a YouTube video that I really love to add it to the materials that are already gathered for me. I can click here, add a link, and then paste my link, which is a link to the YouTube video I found, add. And look at this. The video is added to the sources. The video is analyzed and finished, and you can see that the transcribe of the video is extracted for me with the timestamp. How amazing it is. The line view here shows me what was spoken with the exact timestamp, and if I click on it, the video jumps exactly to that location. And the chapter view breaks down the video in form of chapters, and it's clever enough to understand what is a chapter in the spoken contents. Now let's take things a lot further and into the more advanced level. Let's discover the AI agent. Here in the right hand side on the corner, you can see this drop down. If you click on it, there are a set of features that is provided by AI. Agent is the one that acts on your behalf, which means that it has authority to create things, modify things, ask, responds with answers. And it doesn't have much authority to modify or edit anything. Then there are the rest of the things. Search on the web, write page, create image, create diagram, audio, and web page. Let's ask agent something. Let's say create a note with bullet points based on this. And once it's finished, we have the created data here with all the bullet points of the main contents that we asked for. Now, let's take a look at something. You can see the context here, right? Every time I go to a different section, the context switches. This means that the AI can be filtered to act on a specific area on your board. Let's discover one of my favorite features also from the AI chat, and that's creating a diagram based on the abstract data. And there it is. Your diagram is created based on the bullet points. And since it is in form of a mind map, for visual learners, it's really helpful. So I can then just grab this picture and insert it anywhere in the notes that are generated. Once you finish crafting your documents, it is time to review them, right? So look at this feature now. If I select something here, which is important to me, then I have this pick. If I press on it, it will be saved in the pick section, which means that it's going to be here. If I then go around into different materials and let's say this section completely, this paragraph is also important for me, I can highlight it and add it to the pick with any different color that I would like. Now if I go back to the pick, select all, I should be able to see anything that I picked in the past and very important to me. So this pick section is a way for you to collect things that matters, highlight, annotate, and then review them as you need. So far, explaining all these features to you, you should be able to see how different UMind is from other AI tools. UMind doesn't want you to just click somewhere and then it generates the whole idea for you. UMind allows you to lead the process and tailor the data as you go. So there is an inseparable feature to UMind, which is the browser extension. If you go to the Chrome Web Store and search for UMind, you should be able to see this browser extension. Add it to your Google Chrome or whatever browser you have, and then it will be installed. If you click on here, you will be able to pin the extension. I strongly recommend you to pin it so it's always in your visibility. And then, let's say I have this article, I found it on the web and it's quite fascinating. I want to capture it. If I click on the extension here, it starts to think and then it extracts the data. The first bit is the AI generated summary. The rest are the actual contents, which means that if I click on it, it will highlight it on the page and it will even navigate to the specific section from that captured data. Make sure you save it, and then we should be able to see the saved data in UMind Web. If you click open, then it will direct you there, and it's here. Now going back here, let's discover other features. You should be able to chat the same as you could chat on the web application. You should be able to use the pick option, which means that if I grab something here and click pick, now it appears here with a satisfactory clicking sound. And I should be able to annotate. Now look at my annotation. If I refresh the page and go back to the browser extension and then go back to pick, my annotation is still there, which means that it is now tied to this specific page. Let's discover more features. If I click on this capture option, you can see that the AI tool understands some of these boundaries. For example, I can capture this paragraph again, pick, go back to UMind to where it was stored. And now look at this. If I go to the pick section, the captured screenshot is there, the annotation is there, and I can even extract the text from the image. So the OCR also works. Copy, paste it into a blank document here. And by the way, if you wish to extract the data in a different section, you can always click up here and select a different board. And finally, we need to discuss UMind mobile application. You have your data, your contents, everything in place. You want to review, you're gonna need this mobile application. It's quite sleek, beautifully designed with most of the features that web application provides you. For example, you can create a new board, you can access all your boards here, you can search through them, you can have access to the AI chat and pick what you stored previously in your highlights, and then your actual contents that you created or extracted from the web, the videos with a built-in player
Cursor AI,
which you can play within the application, all the extracted contents with a timestamp, and then you can even create contents on your mobile application, which is quite helpful. For example, if you have a file stored in your phone, you would like to append it to any of the notes, or you can use the camera, append media, link, notes, you can create an empty note, you can start editing directly here using all these note editing features, and you can also record your own voice and append it into your board. Your own voice and append it into your board. I believe this is very helpful if you want to carry your contents along with you, if you want to capture something on the go quickly, and this is like a perfect companion along to go with the web application. It helps a lot both with capture and reviewing the contents. So what I think overall about UMind, I think this is one of the most exciting AI tools that I've worked with. It comes with a set of features which simplifies data capture a lot. The AI is powerful, the content generation is quite strong. It creates crafted documents and it allows you to lead on that. That's what I like about it. It's not too intrusive. It's just there to help you. I also think there were a lot of attention to details when they were designing the user interface and user experience. It is so minimalistic, so simple to learn. There is absolutely no learning curves. It is so easy to understand and grasp, and there is nothing overwhelming in this application. I strongly recommend you to give it a try. There is a link in the description with a discount on it. Give it a try, you're not gonna regret. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.